Love is a beautiful thing, a feeling of deep affection and care for another person. However, sometimes that love can take a wrong turn and morph into something less healthy, obsession. It's a slippery slope, and it can be hard to tell when you've crossed the line. In this video, I bring you the signs. You are not just in love, but are obsessed with someone. If that is something you would like to know, watch this video to the very end and you will know all the signs. Some are very interesting. You will be amazed. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and you will see your love life improve with the tips, advice, and information we share here. Right. Let's get into it. 1. Your thoughts are consumed by them, even when you're not together. It's natural to think about someone you love, but if your thoughts are constantly fixated on them to the point where it interferes with your daily life, it could be a sign of obsession. You might find it difficult to concentrate on work, hobbies, or other relationships, because your mind is constantly replaying scenarios or interactions with this person. 2. You feel an overwhelming need to control their life. Love is about supporting and respecting someone's choices, not controlling them. If you find yourself wanting to dictate who they see, what they do, or how they dress, that's a red flag. You might even resort to manipulative tactics or guilt trips to get your way. This controlling behavior is not love. It's a sign of possessiveness and obsession. 3. You stalk their social media or try to monitor their every move. It's one thing to check in on someone's social media occasionally, but if you find yourself obsessively scrolling through their posts, analyzing their every interaction, or trying to track their location, that's a sign you've crossed the line. This behavior is not only invasive, but also unhealthy for both you and the other person. 4. You feel extreme jealousy or insecurity about their relationships with other people. A little jealousy is normal in any relationship, but if it's consuming you and causing irrational behavior, it's a problem. You might feel threatened by their friendships, family, or even coworkers. You might try to isolate them from other people or accuse them of infidelity without any real evidence. This kind of extreme jealousy is a hallmark of obsession. 5. Your happiness is entirely dependent on them. While being in love can bring immense joy, your happiness shouldn't hinge solely on another person. If you find that your mood swings wildly depending on their attention or affection, or if you feel completely lost and empty without them, it's a sign of an unhealthy attachment. Remember, you are responsible for your own happiness. 6. You make excuses for their bad behavior or red flags. Love can sometimes blind us to people's flaws. But if you find yourself constantly making excuses for their disrespectful, hurtful, or even abusive behavior, it's time to take a hard look at the situation. Obsession can lead us to overlook serious red flags and stay in unhealthy relationships. 7. You isolate yourself from friends and family to spend more time with them. It's natural to want to spend a lot of time with someone you love, but it's important to maintain other relationships as well. If you find yourself neglecting your friends and family, canceling plans, or withdrawing from your social circle to be with this person, it's a sign that your focus is unhealthy and obsessive. 8. You have difficulty respecting their boundaries. Everyone has boundaries, and it's important to respect them, even in a romantic relationship. If you find yourself pushing their limits, ignoring their requests for space, or trying to force them to do things they don't want to do, that's a sign of disrespect and obsession. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding. 9. You neglect your own needs and well-being for their sake. Love shouldn't come at the expense of your own happiness and health. If you're sacrificing your needs, neglecting your self-care, or abandoning your own goals and aspirations to please them, it's a sign of an imbalanced and potentially obsessive relationship. Remember, you deserve love and care too. 10. You idealize them and put them on a pedestal. It's easy to see someone through rose-colored glasses when you're smitten. But if you start to idealize them to the point where you can't see their flaws or shortcomings, it's a red flag. Everyone has imperfections, and a healthy relationship acknowledges and accepts them. Obsession, on the other hand, often involves creating an unrealistic image of the person, setting yourself up for disappointment. Right. Those are the signs that you are not just in love with someone, but you are obsessed with them. Well, if you discovered you are obsessed, you probably need to tone it down a bit. If you enjoyed it, please like the video and share with others who might benefit from it. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and your love life will improve with the tips, information, and advice we share here. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.